In my opinion, Zoids Assault is the 9th rarest Xbox 360 game for the North American collection.
This is Whiskey 5. We've only managed to retrieve 3 members of the Bloody Sword. The other 2 members are MIA. Enemy fire is too hot. We're pulling out.
First thing you're going to notice on the front of the cover is that it was published by Atlas. And if you collect video games, you're probably familiar with the fact that Atlas games tend to hold their value and or be worth a lot more than a typical game because Atlas typically had lower print runs, especially in North America. Not only is this an Atlas title, but it's an Xbox 360 exclusive. The game actually released a whole year earlier in Japan under the name Zoids Alternative. The Japanese version had released in October of 2007, and the North American version didn't release until September of 2008 under the name Zoids Assault. I actually have the Japanese version as well because it has a separate achievement list. Now, what is Zoids Assault? It's a turn-based strategy game that features a more militarized and realistic experience. It's a lot less anime-inspired than previous games. In terms of reception, the game got mixed reviews, mostly due to its turn-based strategy style and its less anime-style feel. Even the Zoids logo for the game was redesigned to reflect the more militarized style and distance the game between the anime and the manga. The game allows you to customize your Zoids and even your pilots. Now let's take a moment to talk about pricing. This is actually a great time to purchase this game because I really think the price is only going to go up from here. Currently, the game is selling on average for about $54. Personally, I purchased this game for about $80 a few months ago. The chart is actually kind of similar to Raiden Fighter Aces, which I had at number 8 on this list. If we take a look at the sales chart, at one point in time, this game was selling for a little more than $100. That was when the prices on 360 games were really spiking. Since then, it's kind of averaged out, hitting a baseline of about $55 to $60. But again, guys, this game was published by Atlas. Not only that, but it's a Zoids game, which also has an anime and a manga. So yeah, there are a few reasons I have this at number 9 on the list. I've done a lot of game hunting in the quote-unquote wild, and rarely do you ever see this game out and about. Now let's take a look at eBay. There's actually a lot more copies on eBay than there were a few months ago, but I mean at least like the first 20 or 30 listings are not CIB. They're either disc only or missing a manual. To get a complete in-box version, you're looking at about 50 to 60 bucks. I'm curious, have you ever heard about or played this game? If so, what did you think about it?